Alright, come back with a second video to review the EufyCam. Here I've actually unboxed one so you can see it. Obviously it has the Eufy label on both sides. The camera itself weighs 13 ounces. As you can see here, right here is where you would screw in the mount. So they do give you two separate mounts right here. This is the magnetic mount that we used. You could use it inside or outside, but basically you'll see it right there. It just magnet holds it up. Screw this part onto the wall, just like this. Put screw in, and then mount it on the wall. So far I've used this mount. I don't really like it because it's not the true type cleat system, because you can see as you mount it on the wall, it pulls like that. They could probably better that by angling this piece at an angle so it actually slides in and secures itself. Overall, it's not a bad mount, but I do prefer this mount right here. As you can see, the nub on it. Fasten that to the wall with the two screws. It's got a nice rubberized piece here to seal it. Screw that against, tighten this lock ring up, and this thing you can't even, it's hard to move, really hard to move. Anyways, you screw that in the back and there, and you're good to go. We actually, here in the state of Florida, about a week ago, last Saturday, we had 7 inches of rain and a huge rainstorm with tornadoes in the area, windstorm run through. This actually has an internal safety mechanism in it that if somebody messes with it, it will set your base station off. So Saturday morning, let alone Saturday morning at 5:30 in the morning, our base station went off. It was chirping loud at 5:30 in the morning, woke up all the kids in the house. I had to go hit reset, but it's because the wind was blowing it so hard. I think that's going to be a few and far between deal. I don't think that's going to be a common occurrence. It's just we were just having that much wind. So more about the field of view. As you can see, these are the LEDs right here for night vision. This is the actual camera. The camera has 140 degrees of view, which is actually quite nice, where I've got mine on my front driveway and backyard, and actually even in my own house and living room. I'm very, very pleased with the field of view range. It does have night vision with these two LEDs right here that are red at night, and it has the filter. You're supposed to be able to see up to 33 feet night vision. Obviously, you're not going to be, that's not going to be a clear 33 feet. As the farther you get out, you're not going to be able to make out faces like a high-dollar camera. The other thing is this housing is IP67 rated, which means it is rated dust tight against immersion, water immersion, versus 65 is dust tight and protected against water projected from a nozzle. So the competitor would be the Arlo 2. That is IP65 versus this one being IP67. The 67 obviously again is a better rating. This can be immersed in water. As I stated last Saturday, we had 7 inches of rain from 5 a.m. till about 2:30, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I had no issues with this camera going in and out or anything like that. It actually held up fairly well. The operating temperature, the difference is that the Arlo can do a max of 113 degrees Fahrenheit, whereas this camera, the EufyCam, can do up to 122 degrees Fahrenheit. The base station, which is in here, I'll do another video on that, has battery backup. So if your power goes out, not only is this on battery power, but your base station that records your video can stay running for up to 10 hours. And the video is actually recorded and stored on the memory card, the mini memory card that's inside of the home base. None of this stuff is actual cloud-based where it's storing the video. It's actually storing it on the home base on that memory chip, the mini memory chip. It comes with a 16 gigabyte card. You can expand it. I've got it up to 128 gigabyte card. As I said in the beginning of the video, this camera is actually 13 ounces versus the Arlo 2 is 4.8 ounces. This battery is supposed to last up to 1 year versus the Arlo, I believe, is about 3 months. So far, I've had this camera up for going on a little over a month or so, probably a month and a half in my front driveway, and it's still got full battery. You can pick between 2 settings for more just a monitoring, so you can check it, or you can have it where it's more of a security cam. That way, if anybody walks in your front driveway, it will go off. I do get that quite frequently when my family drives up, or when I drive up, it'll text me on the notification app and say, there's somebody spotted in your driveway. That's all for now for this video. I just want to give you the specifics on this camera versus the Arlo. I'll probably put some more videos up here soon about the home base and how this all works together. Thanks, guys. Please hit like and subscribe, and give any comments you may have.